on the clock. Pecan, 2 seconds. Pecan for the lead. Got it! He got the record at the buzzer! The bridge for three. Buried! Gallagher pulls up. Gallagher rims it out the field. Slams it down. Pooley up ahead. Dombrowski, the freshman, off the window and one. Go back to Evans, corner three, got it! There's Rowe with the exclamation point as Dunny slams it down. Far side, Dawson unloads, knocks it home. Jenna Dawson by Teslavich, Epps puts it on the floor. Bryce looks to drive in, Epps floats it up, got it! He got it! There's 1,000 for Bryce Epps. It's the final night of week 1 here on MVI Live in the MVISBL, as we will have the two-time defending champions BeeGraphix versus RTI Insurance, both 0-1 on the season. Somebody will get win number 1 here this evening. From Mark Score Time, Alex Lyons, Liam Bellin with you for all the action here on MVI Live. All 3 games on tap here this evening, as we will have Dax Thomas State Farm taking on Elite Physical Therapy as well here this evening, and then rounding out what should be a very good game and possibly the best game of the evening, seeing Howard Hanna take on Union Cleaners. But it's all starting here with BeeGraphix and RTI both looking for win number 1 this season, and somebody's going to get it, but it is a short-handed BeeGraphix team. Just 5 bodies on the floor, but 1 new body, and one of the best in the business coming into the league this year. That's RJ Sledge, the rising sophomore from Bishop Canevin for BeeGraphix, out there with Savion Stroud, Shane McGraw, Jude Manitti, and Charlie Melib will be the 5 for Coach Bobby Zanoski and assistant coach Tim Tyree, the former head bench boss of BeeGraphix. BeeGraphix is the Mon Valley's leading source for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. To find out the best option for you, head to BeeGraphix.com or visit a store in either Frederickstown, Bell Vernon, or Waynesburg. But again, just 5 bodies here for BeeGraphix, so I think it's going to be important for them to not play the style of game they're used to playing, and that's up-tempo, running the floor.
Obviously hard to do so with only 5 guys, no one coming off the bench for you. So, yeah, you've got 5 there, and they're going to have to be your 5 for the time being. You know, presumably you'd hope that some bodies show up if you're BeeGraphix, but, you know, you've got to be ready to play with just 5. You've got enough to start the game, and, you know, that's all you can ask for right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Should be something to see, as, you know, last game we saw Savion Stroud, who is here, put up 13 points. He was second on the team in scoring behind Jay-Sean Blackman, not available. Charlie Melib here, he had double digits with 11, and Shane McGraw had 7 in the contest for BeeGraphix in their opening night loss to Elite Physical Therapy. And on the other side, Coach Dana Zychek coming off a loss as well. That was at the hands of, if I can find my roster and remember correctly, or excuse me, my schedule, but that first night loss was a tough one for Coach Zychek, and I believe it was against Coach Matt Rowland in company with Howard Hanna. They all start to blend together. This is game 10. As it's going to be Kadrian McLeod taking the jump against Charlie Melib. We are underway for game number 4 of the MVISBL-Boys season. There's RJ Sledge. First touch for him. 3 on the way. No good. Back iron rebound. Grabbed down. That's by Harlan Davis. Davis off to McLeod. McLeod over to Winfrey. Winfrey, far side. Garubo has it in the left side underneath McLeod. McLeod kicks it across. Winfrey, right corner, triple off the mark. Rebound, Charlie Melib. As back the other way, and RTI looking to avenge that loss. The Union Cleaners, BeeGraphix to EPT as MVI misses that one down the lane. Here's Winfrey, kick out. Mayhew for three, no good. Rebound off of MVI, off McLee, and out of bounds it goes.
Two good looks now for RTI on the right wing, unable to knock him down.
RJ Sledge gets the screen from MVI. Sledge foul line, drives in, right block off the window and in. RJ Sledge strikes first, and BeeGraphix leads 2-0 1 minute into the game. As at the other end, the Rubio off the window and in. As the Rubio ties things up quickly at 2. Sledge, the rising sophomore, pretty feed to McGraw, off to MVI, wasn't ready. MVI, McGraw, right corner for 3. That one short off the mark. Rebound poked further ahead, back the other way. DeRubo off the glass and rattles home. Second bucket for Dante DeRubo. And it's 4-2 RTI over BeeGraphix. As it's knocked out of Stroud's hand, but right to Sludge. RJ Sludge, top of the key. Sludge kicks it far side. McGraw in the right wing. McGraw drives in, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kadrian McLee. McLee off to Winfrey. Winfrey in the right wing. Winfrey finds a cutting McLee. McLee goes up, and the foul is called on BeeGraphix.
Looked like that could have potentially been a tie-up, but regardless, foul there, and RTI able to get to the line for the first time in this game.
Goes against Shane McGraw, his first, team first. As McLee increases his team's lead up to 3. Kadrian McLee goes 2 for 2 from the stripe, and it's a 6-2 advantage for RTI over BeeGraphix here in game number 1 this evening. Sledge inside, MVI up, no good. As Mayhew in the way. Now it's McLee, up to Winfrey. Winfrey over the divider. Winfrey, top of the key, cutting in, McLee. And an offensive foul on Kadrian McLee, getting to the spot and drawing the contact with Shane McGraw. At the other end, Sledge lost the handle, and it's going to go with RTI, up 6-2 with 13:43 remaining here in half number 1.
Still no more players here for BeeGraphix, so that's something to monitor, is the 5 they have here are the only 5 that they can use.
As outside, Harlan Davis. Davis handoff McLee. Kadrian McLee up top, Winfrey. Winfrey drives in, down low, floated up, no good. Savion Stroud with the board. Here comes RJ Sledge, pulls up, left wing, 3, way short, rebound, grab down. Dante DeRubo off to Mayhew. Benjamin Mayhew back the other way. Mayhew right wing, looks to penetrate. Stroud in his face, kicks it to Davis, down low, off the deflection, goes to Winfrey. Winfrey with the right hand sends it through. Calvin Winfrey the third on the board, and it's an 8-2 lead here for RTI in the first half. Sledge near side, that's Stroud inside MVI. MVI on McLee. MVI puts it up with the right, no good, rebound McLee. Kadrian McLee has been a presence underneath for RTI thus far.
Yeah, and RTI have looked good defensively early in this one, limiting the good shots that BeeGraphix can get.
Inbound McLee, where the 3 ball, no good, rebound Stroud. Here comes Savion Stroud over the divider. Stroud, triple team, Stroud flips it back up, turns it over. Mayhew in transition with the right, no good. Has not enough elevation there for Benjamin Mayhew. There's Jude Manitti. Manitti, little up and under to perfection, got McLee jumping. As Jude Manitti makes it an 8-4 game here with 12:15 remaining in the half. BeeGraphix trailing RTI. Winfrey looks for 3, has 3. Calvin Winfrey's second bucket of the game, and he has 5, 1 more than the total of BeeGraphix thus far. Up top, McGraw looks for the answer. He has it, Shane McGraw. And now it's an 11-7 game. BeeGraphix inching closer to RTI. DeRubo way outside, right wing, 3, no good. Rebound, McLee off the glass, no, off the iron and in. Kadrian McLee adds 2 more. 13-7 lead here for RTI. Savion Stroud, to no surprise, slows the pace. Stroud pulls up from 16, no good. Rebound, Milib. There's McGraw. McGraw kicks it inside, picked off. Kadrian McLee, McNitty all over him, but back the other way they go. DeRubo, top of the key. Far side, Winfrey. Outside, Mayhew for three, and Mayhew rattles it, no good. Rebound, pinball's free to Winfrey. Winfrey from 16. Back iron, no rebound, RJ Sledge. Sledge back the other way. Foul line, Euro step down the lane, blocked by Mayhew. Dante DeRubo back the other way, off to McLee, gets up, and the rim denies McLee. It's leading to the charge back the other way. RJ Sledge tied up by Calvin Winfrey. As Aiden Angadi, Jonah Williamson, and Noah Prosser all checking into the contest for RTI. McLee, DeRubo, and Davis out for RTI.
Again, if you're RTI and you have the subs, you might as well use them early. As again, BeeGraphix, just 5 men here. It looks like that's all there's going to be for this game.
As Mayhew for three, that one short, saved off the body of Manitti by Williamson. And it's going to be RTI basketball. Great play there by Jonah Williamson. As RTI back on the board.
Yeah, it's too easy there for RTI off the inbound. Mayhew found easily right underneath. Easy layup for two.
As Sledge kicks it across there, Stroud drives the baseline underneath. Milib with the left. As Charlie Milib gets his first bucket of the game. Back the other way, it's Jonah Williamson. Williamson poked away, and a foul called on Savion Stroud. .07 remaining here in half number one. Ben Mayhew, right wing, guarded by Milib. Mayhew splits two, no, taken away. RJ Sledge, 2-on-1. Sledge finds his man, a cutting McGraw off the glass and in. Shane McGraw up to 5, and it's a 15-11 game. Mayhew outside, Prosser for three. Noah Prosser off the mark, rebound, RJ Sledge. Sledge up over the timeline. RJ Sledge, far side, Jude Manitti. Manitti, one dribble, kicks across Stroud. Stroud in the left wing, drives in. Stroud with the right hand, puts it up, no good. Mayhew with the board. Ben Mayhew trying to work around Sludge and does. Back to the corner he goes, driving in. Prosser blocked by Stroud.
Good defensive play there by Stroud to get over and help.
Inbound goes to Jonah Williamson. Williamson right wing. Outside, Noah Prosser. Prosser rolls up top. Swings it far side to Aiden Angadi. Angadi turns it over. Manitti up ahead. Sledge pokes it free near side. Underhand toss up. Sends it through. RJ Sledge up to 4. Lead down to 2 for RTI with 9 on the clock. As another steal, it's RJ Sledge with McGraw, 2-on-1, and what a move! RJ Sledge ties it up. 15's on the board. The fake pass to the layup.
An 8-0 run for BeeGraphix. RTI has to get something going.
And looking to end it unsuccessfully was Winfrey from downtown. And a timeout called here. 30-second timeout called by BeeGraphix. Trying to rest those 5 bodies around the halfway point here of half number one. It's 15's on the board as the 5 BeeGraphix bodies are holding their own here in this one.
Yeah, like we just said, 8-0 run now for BeeGraphix. Getting a few players going. You know, RJ Sledge leading the way. Like you said, he's a new body that's playing his first game this season, and he's a big addition to this team for BeeGraphix, the defending champions looking to try and three-peat.
RJ Sledge looking really shifty. You know, talking to Coach Dana Zychek before the game, he said, yeah, this new kid, he might be something to worry about. Is, you know, Dana saw him when Bishop Canavan played Bell Vernon and said, you know, he really held his own against Devin Whitlock, who was one of the most explosive players we had the chance to cover this year. And, you know, if you can hold your own against the likes of Devin Whitlock, tells you how good of a player you can be. And, of course, Bishop Cannon was a extremely successful team this year. Step back three, off the mark for Sledge, back the other way. It's Williamson. Jonah Williamson to the right. Got around Savion Stroud, pass to Mayhew. Mealibe in his face. Up top, there's Mayhew for three. Off the back iron, no good. RJ Sledge in transition. Over the timeline, foul line, kick out. There's McGraw. McGraw inside, Mealibe. Mealibe off the window and in. As Charlie Mealibe gives BeeGraphix the 17-15 advantage. As outside, shot up by Prosser, won't fall. Rebound to the corner and out of bounds. Out of the reach of Ben Mayhew.
Good job there. BeeGraphix working the ball down low. Able to get an easy layup. That's the kind of good looks that you need to, you know, get guaranteed points.
As Sledge tries to feed it out and does to Mealibe. Mealibe surrounded. And a travel called on Charlie Mealibe.
It looked like he hesitated once he turned into a good defensive rotation. Ended up traveling.
As inside, pretty feed by Angadi and McLee with the finish. Kadrian McLee give him 6.
Yeah, good pass there and an easy finish.
Manetti rims it out, rebound, pinballs around, grab down, Stroud and Savion's fouled, going up for a pair.
We've seen BeeGraphix early in this one aggressive despite, again, only having 5 guys.
17's on the board with 7:19 remaining here in the half. Savion Stroud puts it up, front iron, no good. Savion, no points so far tonight, had 13 in the opening night loss to EPT. Stroud 1 for 2, and BeeGraphix up by 1. RTI seems like they've got a little trigger happy before that last sequence with McLee and Angadi. Way outside, DeRubo rattles home the 3. Up to 7 for Dante. Mealibe double teamed underneath. Mealibe tries to rip it free, but he's fouled.
Yeah, DeRubo seems to be one of the best pure shooters in the league, and you know he proved it in that first game the other day, and here his shot has been just as good.
Stroud up top, bounce pass. Mealibe blocked. Mealibe second time blocked again, but done illegally. As Kadrian McLee with the loose hand, got it on Mealibe.
Again, Mealibe getting, drawing contact inside, and now he's got to knock down the free throws.
Charlie Mealibe, the rising junior at Elizabeth forward. First one won't go for Charlie. Football player as well, wide receiver last year after starting the season at O-line. The end as well, as Mealibe fixes it on the second time by. 2019 RTI on top of BeeGraphix here with 6:47 remaining in the half. It's DeRubo outside, Noah Prosser. Prosser drives left elbow and a foul underneath. That goes against RJ Sledge.
Yeah, BeeGraphix not happy with that call, but that's the tenacity of Sledge that we've seen here today.
Up top, Aiden Angadi. Angadi in the left wing. Jude Manetti pressures. Angadi near side. DeRubo inside foul line. That's McLee. Turns it over. Stroud to Sledge. Sledge cuts to the left block with the right hand on the reverse. RJ Sledge up to 8 as in transition. Williamson's pockets picked. It's RJ Sledge again. Sledge drives in, right block to the left. In the reverse works again. RJ Sledge to 10. At the other end, Prosser off the mark with the 3. RJ stops up, kicks it out. McGraw for 3 from the corner. Got it! Shane McGraw up to 8. 6-point lead for BeeGraphix. As Prosser, McLee, one more outside, driving in and getting it picked away was Darubo. Now back the other way and off the fingertips of McGraw, the ball goes.
Seemingly out of nowhere, BeeGraphix rattles off a 7-0 run there. A few quick twos and then that 3 from McGraw. But really it was Sledge with those 2 pretty finishes, able to add 4 to his total.
Up top, McLee, outside Darubo. Dante Darubo back to Kadrian McLee. Kadrian, now it's Davis. Davis drives, left elbow, bounce pass. Almost out of the reach of Noah Prosser. Prosser to Harlan Davis, left wing 3, no good. Rebound, pinball's free to RJ Sledge. Sledge knocked down from behind. As Noah Prosser, the guilty party. Sledge the trigger quickly into Savion Stroud. Stroud, top of the key. Savion to the right elbow, kicks it out. Manitti for 3, rattles off, no good. Rebound, grab down, Noah Prosser. Prosser, Darubo in the right wing. Looking for an outlet, it's taken away. Stroud, underhand feed, knocked free, but McGraw somehow ends up with it. Shane McGraw drives in, McGraw puts it up and he's denied by Davis. Back the other way, McLee, now it's Prosser. Prosser sends it across, Williamson up, blocked! It's Stroud denying. And Milib leading the charge back the other way, Milib, and he's fouled from behind by Williamson.
BeeGraphix there showing off the tenacity again is, good defensive play, and they get out on the break and draw another foul, and it's Milib once again at the line for 2.
Charlie Milib 1 for 2, 5 points tonight. First one back iron out for Milib. Williamson replaced by Benjamin Mayhew. So 2 pieces of the BeeGraphix puzzle have not shown up at Mark's court time yet this season. As Milib hits the second for the second time, he's up to 6, and that being Shea Champagne, who's an absolute star, the high school teammate of RJ Sledge. Bounce pass to Davis from the corner for 3, got it! Harlan Davis, his first bucket of the game, and it's 27-23. The other one being the big 6'10 junior Ty Wanacue. As driving in, Stroud with the left hand finds Paydirt. Savion Stroud up to 3. It's a 6-point advantage for BeeGraphix. Mayhew wants the screen. McLee instead cuts through. Mayhew has it knocked away. Sludge up ahead. There's McGraw off the window. No good. Rebound. Pinball's free. Darubo. Now it's Noah Prosser. Prosser, Mayhew, catch, release, off the back iron. No good. Rebound poked free and out and saved by BeeGraphix. Loose ball and on the floor, Mayhew sends it off to Davis. Now it's McGraw. And a dual possession is finally the call with 3:36 remaining in the opening half. 29-23, BeeGraphix on top of RTI.
You see both teams there getting down and battling for that loose ball. As both of these teams are winless, they're looking to get their first of the season.
McLee denies Milib from behind. Prosser off the fingertips of McLee. Far side, Darubo from the left side, off the iron, no good. Rebound, grab down, back outside, Davis wanted the 3, now looks to drive, hands off, Noah Prosser. Mayhew posting up Manitti. Turnaround jumper, banks home. Ben Mayhew, his second bucket of the game. 29-25. BeeGraphix still on top, 3 on the clock here, half number 1. Savion Stroud, pressured by Benjamin Mayhew, near side, RJ Sledge. Sledge looking to drive in, now slows things down, surveys his options. Milib provides the screen, step back 3, buried! RJ Sledge, 13 here in half number 1. As Noah Prosser at the other end kicks it out, one more Mayhew left wing. Mayhew driving, Mayhew gets it to Prosser, baseline kick out, outside Darubo for 3, rattles out, no good. Rebound, McLee off the window and in. Kadrian McLee up to 8 points. 32-27, BeeGraphix still leading. Sledge looks to increase upon that total evermore, but foul is the call, sending RJ to the line.
Yeah, in that previous possession there, really good defensively from BeeGraphix. Just got to try and get that rebound, limit those second chance points.
First shot sails through for RJ Sledge. 14 points for the rising 5'9" sophomore guard. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch this summer. As that one off the mark, he'll stay at 14. 33-27 your score in favor of BeeGraphix. 2 on the clock here, half number 1. Davis swings it to Prosser. Now it's Manitti. Kick out McLee. McLee up top, Winfrey. Winfrey inside Davis. Davis to the lane. Behind the back feed by McLee. Pinballs back to him. Into the lane he goes. Prosser one more. Too far for Ben Mayhew, and BeeGraphix takes over.
Erratic offensively for RTI.
The 5 BeeGraphix bodies have held their own so far tonight. As there goes Stroud, denied by Kadrian McLee. Harlan Davis back the other way. Pass too far, right into the hands of Sledge. RJ Sledge drives in, off the window and in. 16 here in the first half for RJ Sledge, leading the way for BeeGraphix. Prosser needs reinforcements. McLee back to Noah Prosser. Prosser left side, now top of the key, right elbow. Out to Mayhew. Mayhew. Up top, Ben Mayhew, far side, Winfrey. Winfrey pulls up and Winfrey rattles it, no good. RJ Sledge with the board. Sledge, quick up, there's McGraw with the reverse layup and in. Double digits for Shane McGraw here in half number 1. But Winfrey finds Prosser all alone, who gets 2 right back. 37-29, BeeGraphix leading with 42 on the clock. Sledge pressured tightly by Winfrey. Tries to spin away from him and will. RJ Sledge kick out McGraw from the corner for 3. Buried. Shane McGraw, give him 13 here in half number 1. 29 between McGraw and Sledge. As Prosser underneath, Winfrey off the window and in. 40-31 with 17 seconds remaining. See if BeeGraphix holds for 1, up by 9 here in half number 1. Screen by Milib. RJ for 3. Off the mark, long rebound saved by Charlie. Back to Sledge at the buzzer, buries it! RJ Sledge, 19 at the break as he ends it at the buzzer with a 3. 43-31 after 1 half of play. BeeGraphix on top of RTI right here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. Along with our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Belle Vernon.
Back here on MVI Live at the half, BeeGraphix 5 players, 43 points. They hold a 43-31 advantage over RTI for BeeGraphix, 19 for RJ Sledge, 13 for Shane McGraw, 6 for MVI, 3 for Savion Stroud, and 2 for Jude Manitti, as BeeGraphix with just a few bodies have been able to hold their own. And on the other side for Dana Zychek and RTI, 7 for DeRubo and Winfrey, 8 for McLee, 2 for Prosser, 3 for Davis, and 4 for Benjamin Mayhew of RTI. And big thanks to RTI, which has become the clear choice in insurance providers for both individuals and businesses due to their professional tailored products and services and overall contribution to the community. RTI has been upholding the highest standards of fiduciary responsibilities to their clients for over 30 years. Contact the Pittsburgh location today for your free quote. As we're back here for half number 2 of game number 1 of night number 2 on the boys action in the MVI Summer Basketball League, sponsored by Cyber Athletics.
See if RTI can stay in this one, as it seemed like BeeGraphix were starting to pull away at the end of the first half behind RJ Sledge.
Outside, there's Harlan Davis. Davis for 3 to start off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Shane McGraw. McGraw straight down the lane. McLee denies him. Davis off to Winfrey. Winfrey pushing the issue back the other way. Calvin Winfrey coast to coast. Up with the right, puts it in. 9 points for Calvin Winfrey III. Lead at 10 for BeeGraphix with 15:27 remaining. RJ Sledge swings it across. Jude Manitti. Outside, Savion Stroud. Stroud in no hurry. MVI the screen, doesn't use it. Savion takes it himself from the left block for 2. 5 points now for Savion Stroud. As up top, handoff. Now it's DeRubo. McLee back to DeRubo, kicks it out, nobody home. And BeeGraphix takes back over with 15 on the clock. Up ahead, there's Stroud. Stroud pulls the trigger from the left wing off the mark. Rebound, grab down, Shane McGraw. McGraw, now it's RJ Sledge. Sledge screened by MVI. Sledge with the right hand, no good. Rebound snared down by Mayhew. Floated up to Davis. Davis around 1. Davis off the window, rattles out. Rebound, McLee puts it off the iron, won't fall. Now it's Davis, and 3rd time's the charm for RTI. 5 points for Harlan Davis. McGraw drives in, lost the handle, finds MVI, who kisses it off the glass and puts it in. 8 points now for MVI, 45-35. BeeGraphix here with 14:11 remaining here in the half. Just 5 bodies for BeeGraphix, but they are still on top. Winfrey finds a cutting Kadrian McLee for 2. And Kadrian McLee, the first RTI player in double digits today. Lead sits at 10 for BeeGraphix. Charlie MVI off the glass, no good. Rebound, McLee. Now it's Calvin Winfrey. Stroud with the steal. Savion Stroud down the lane. Euro step off the window and in with the finger roll. 7 for Savion Stroud. 49-37, BeeGraphix leading, 13:30 remaining. McGraw guarding Mayhew. Screen provided. Mayhew for three. Off the mark as it rattles out. Now McGraw. McGraw around Mayhew, but throws it right into the pocket. That's DeRubo. DeRubo up ahead. Winfrey runs the baseline. The reverse layup. No. Mayhew's putback won't fall. Rebound off the body of Mayhew to Winfrey, who steps on the line. And we'll go back the other direction.
Frantic pace being played right now between these two teams, and BeeGraphix still able to keep up with just 5 guys. And not only that, but they're dominating this one right now.
Up top, reverse pass, Shane McGraw. McGraw swings it. Savion Stroud. Stroud has it taken away. Here comes RTI and Davis. Now it's Winfrey. Winfrey stops up, pulls the trigger, rims out. Savion Stroud with the rebound. Stroud driving coast to coast. Stroud off the glass and in. 9 points for Stroud. 6 in the first 3.5 of half number 2. Outside, Ben Mayhew pulls up for 16 out, and Mayhew knocks it through.
Only 6 for him, as he looked to be kind of working his way into things slowly in the first game.
Yeah, only 8 points in that one, but 6 tonight. Still 12-12 remaining. As another timeout called by BeeGraphix, this time the full variety. Game number 2 tonight here on MVI Live will feature State Farm and Elite Physical Therapy. For who? Winfrey, McLeod, Davis, and Mayhew all have 2. Winfrey, McLeod, Davis, and Mayhew. As just making sure scoring's all right with our scorekeeper, Rachel Wobrack here. But 8 points for RTI thus far, 8 points for BeeGraphix, 6 for Stroud, 2 for MVI. Sledge, who had 19 in the first half, has been held scoreless thus far. Here's Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey puts it up, and Shane McGraw draped all over and picks up his second personal.
Yeah, that's a tough take from Winfrey there, but you know, he's shown himself to be one of the best offensive options for this RTI team, and he's able to get to the line.
It was in game 1 with 9 points. And some substitutions coming in. Did he make both of those?
1.
Second one, right? I missed the first one, so that's why I wasn't sure. Just had to make sure. So what happens when you look down? RJ Sledge picks up the dribble inside. Too hot to handle for Charlie Melib.
Yeah, we've seen Sledge be a fantastic facilitator here tonight with some really nice passes.
Mayhew sends one sailing long, and back the other way will go. That's Savion Stroud. Stroud turns it over. There's Noah Prosser. Prosser spinning his way in, and he's fouled again by Shane McGraw. And that's Shane's third. And the reason I'm prefacing that early on is no bodies on the bench for BeeGraphix. Inside, it's Mayhew. Mayhew, fadeaway jumper, no good from the right side. Rebound, RJ Sledge. Here comes RJ, top of the key, kicks it out. Manetti for 3. That one comes up short into the hands of Jonah Williamson. Williamson, DeRubo, spinning back out. Dante DeRubo, pressured by McGraw. Inside he goes, kick out, Prosser. Williamson for 3, buried. Jonah Williamson had 2 triples in game number 1. Hits his first of the evening here tonight. At the other end, Stroud, 51-43. BeeGraphix on top. 10:35 remaining here in the half. There's RJ Sledge. Sledge in the right wing. RJ pressured by Winfrey. RJ Sledge trying to penetrate. Kicks it out to Charlie Melib. Now Melib works his way in off the window for two. Double digits for Charlie Melib. As Manitti off the miss goes to McGraw. McGraw pulls up off the back iron, won't fall for McGraw.
Yeah, only a 10-point deficit still for RTI despite what seems to be a dominant BeeGraphix performance. RTI now really trying to cut back into this deficit, and they're doing pretty well.
As underneath, RJ Sledge off the window and in, 21. First bucket of the half for RJ. And a foul called on Jude Manitti. His first, team third, but Coach Tim Tyree, a big fan of that defense and hustle play by the rising freshman. Fadeaway shot by Prosser sends it home. Noah Prosser. And up to 4. As at the other end, a miss and a rebound back the other way in transition. Mayhew from 15 out, sends it in. Ben Mayhew up to 8, matching his first game total. 55-45, lead still at 10. Here for BeeGraphix. Savion Stroud a little high, but Melib tracks it down off the window, no good. Picked away by Manitti. Manitti to Sledge, RJ Sledge. Pulls back out, puts up the 3, no good. Rebound, poke free, right to Melib. Melib, Manitti for 3. Off the iron, rebound, RJ Sledge has it pinball away, but gets it back off the deflection. Outside, McGraw, catch, release, Barry. Shane McGraw, 16. 58-47 BeeGraphix. The answer, no good by Prosser. Rebound, tip to Manitti. Here's McGraw, speeding things up, kicks it off to Melib, denied by Noah Prosser.
Again, really good action here both ways as both of these teams looking to get after and push the tempo. Still RTI sticking in this one. Just down 11, there's still 8.5 to go, so they have plenty of time.
Sledge looks for Melib off the handle. It's back the other way. One-touch pass along, Winfrey off the window and in. Calvin Winfrey. Give him 12. 58-49. BeeGraphix on top. Back the other way. Kick out Melib. Melib got his man in the air. Jump stop off the glass and in. Execution to perfection for Charlie Melib. As there's Mayhew for 3 from the right side, no good. You know, Mayhew had that stroke going in tryouts, but we haven't seen it yet this summer. As Mayhew gets the rebound almost and does turn it over indeed. Melib tried the behind the back feed, but it ricochets out of bounds and goes to RTI. $7:44 remaining in the half. The 5 BeeGraphix players that are here have put on a show. As floating it up, Winfrey, and he sends it in. RJ Sledge in transition. RJ in the right wing. RJ drives, foul line, stops up, drives further, finds the contact, no good. And I think Sledge was looking for the foul there, but could not get it. As Winfrey, a pretty feed, but a block at the other end. Savion Stroud once again denies Williamson.
I think you're finally seeing the lack of subs starting to get to BeeGraphix a bit as RTI starting to run the floor, make some substitutions, and they're kind of sucking wind on the BeeGraphix side.
I think look, first whistle as a foul off the inbound. First whistle maybe under 6 or around 5 minutes. Watch another of those BeeGraphix timeouts come off the board.
Yeah, for sure. And just getting everyone a break and at the very least getting them a sip of water.
As off the iron, no good, Savion Stroud. RJ Sledge now. Sledge, far side. RJ trying to knife his way through unsuccessfully. Aiden Angotti pushing the pace. Angotti to Winfrey off the glass with the right and in. 16 for Calvin Winfrey. 7-point lead still for BeeGraphix with 9:47 remaining. As driving and getting one up and off was Stroud, and he's fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Good take from Stroud, able to draw the contact there, get his team to the line. They need to add some points.
6:42 remaining here in the half. Savion Stroud will probably use all those allotted seconds here in this one. Knocks down the first. Savion Stroud now 2 for 3. He has 10 points. Joining Milib, McGraw, and Sledge of that category, Jude Manitti, the only one not in double digits for BeeGraphix. When you can have 4 guys in double digits and you don't have Shea Champagne here, and you don't have Diabre Lightfoot and Waddell and Blackman, I mean, it just tells you how good, even in a retooling year as Winfrey gets 2 back, how good this team can be. As back the other way, it's Milib. Milib stops up, kick out McGraw. Shane McGraw gets the screen from Manitti. Now McGraw drives in, poked free by Angotti. Back the other way, Williamson through the lane and out of bounds. Timeout here by BeeGraphix, as was to be expected. They have 1 left here in the contest.
Tough turnover there from RTI. You know, you've cut this deficit all the way down to 6. You've really got to take care of the basketball and at the very least get a shots up with all of your possessions. But instead they're cheaply given up, and now you've got to go ahead and defend to get the ball back. But, you know, for them, offensively, it's been slower in the first half, and it's kind of started to kick into gear in the second half, much like their first game of the season. It's all been Calvin Winfrey for the most part, as he has, 11 of his points in the second half. So, you know, he's really been a catalyst for this RTI team offensively and trying to cut into this lead.
Yeah, the only one with more than 1 bucket here in this half for RTI is Benjamin Mayhew. On the other side, we saw RJ Sledge put up 19 points in the first half, just 2 here in half number 2. Luckily for them, Stroud has added 7 to his total, and Charlie Milib 6. That's really where all the offenses come from for BeeGraphix. Sledge has the screen of Milib, steps up for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Davis. Now it's Winfrey. Winfrey spinning down the lane, and Calvin Winfrey's fouled. Goes against Jude Manitti, his second. Remember, we'll have game number 2 and 3 for you right here on MVI Live tonight. It'll be State Farm and Elite Physical Therapy, that Howard Hanna and Union Cleaners. Is Calvin Winfrey III up to 19. 10 more points than he had in the season opener. Now make it 11 more. 61-57, don't look now. As a steal by Winfrey, there's Williamson for 2. And it's a 2-point game. BeeGraphix are running out of steam. Can McGraw get some life back? No, but Milib on the tip drill does. 14 for Milib.
Big 2 points there from Milib. Really good hustle there. Good job getting 2 for his team. They needed it.
Very excited to be able to announce as Williamson off the mark for 3 that we will have Tim Tyree with us for game number 2 here this evening on MVI Live. Tim, of course, one of the coaches on BeeGraphix. Huge piece of the Cyber Athletics puzzle, our league sponsor. As driving in, kick out to Manitti. Manitti up top, Savion Stroud. Stroud goes one more, RJ Sledge. Sledge gets the screen. Sledge now looks to penetrate, slows down, skips it across to McGraw. Shane McGraw, one more Mealy. Mealy put it on the floor, lost it, goes down after it, and kicks it right to Winfrey. Winfrey spins away from one, and he's fouled, and that might be Shane McGraw's fourth.
Yeah, Mealy was not ready for that pass inside and ended up spilling it, which caused a bit of chaos. RTI able to come up with it and push the other way.
Calvin Winfrey III rolling right, far side. Davis for three. Rims out, rebound RJ Sledge. And EPT and State Farm on deck here on MVI Live. Can BeeGraphix hang on from the left elbow, rattles no good, rebound Mealy, but over the back he goes.
Four-point deficit for this RTI team. They've still got just under 4.5 minutes.
Again, Shane McGraw with 4 fouls as Winfrey goes out. Sledge the steal. RJ splits a pair. RJ Sledge kicks it. McGraw from the corner fakes it. Now picks up his dribble, floats it up to RJ Sledge. Far side, Stroud. Savion Stroud puts it on the hardwood, guarded by Aiden Angotti. Stroud driving in on Angotti, kicks it out. Nobody home, but Sledge finds it. 3:52 remaining here in the half. Screen by Mealy. Sledge uses it, stops up. 1-2 down the lane, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of BeeGraphix with 3:43 remaining in the half, 63-59. The two-time defending champs on top, looking to hang on for their first win of the season. As there's Winfrey, high off the window, no good. Rebound Stroud, gets around Harlan Davis. Now it's Savion Stroud up top. Stroud driving, Savion from the right block, off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, Stroud finds it out to Manitti. Manitti for three, off the mark, rebound Mealy. Mealy jump stop, shot up and in. 10 points for Charlie Mealy this half. 65-59. BeeGraphix hanging on, deep two for Davis, sends it in. 7 now for Harlan Davis. 4-point advantage for BeeGraphix, 3 on the clock. Game number 1 here of the evening. RJ Sledge pressured tightly. Bounce past Manitti. Jude Manitti drives in, kick out Stroud. Stroud penetrates foul line, back up top. RJ Sledge up by 4 is BeeGraphix. Screen goes to Sledge, driving in, kicks it to Manitti. Manitti puts it on the floor. One more in the left wing. It's Savion Stroud. Stroud drives in, pulls up, puts it no good off the glass, but Savion's going to shoot a pair.
Yeah, it's been really stout defensively for the last couple of minutes from RTI, but there, Stroud able to draw a foul and get to the line, as his team's lead is only at 4 at this point.
Stroud 1 for 2 here in the half, 2 for 4 in the contest. No good.
That's another thing now, you're leaving valuable points on the board, missing these free throws late in this game.
With a make by Savion Stroud, it'll be a clean 500 from the line for BeeGraphix, and that's where they stand. Well, that is a from the line in this game, because Stroud now 3 for 6, Sledge 1 for 2, Mealy 2 for 4. Shot up and in from Winfrey from beyond the arc, 23 for Calvin Winfrey III. 67-64. Skipped across to McGraw. Shane McGraw up top. Now it's Savion Stroud. One more. Manitti for the answer. Off the iron. Rebound long. McGraw has to be careful, and it's going to be RTI basketball.
Good hustle there from McGraw. Looked like he may have potentially earned the call, but refs don't agree. RTI ball going the other way.
Darubo goes to Davis. Davis puts it up off the back iron and out. 67-64, 1:35 remaining here in the half. Sledge Gets around Williamson. RJ Sledge to the paint, floats it up from 13 feet out, no good. Rebound Davis. Here comes Winfrey. Winfrey stops up. DeRubo now. Out to Prosser. Noah Prosser, left elbow. To the corner he goes, driving in. Winfrey with the right hand. Milai with the rebound. Sledge with 1:05 on the clock. His team on top. And RJ Sledge will call out the final timeout for BeeGraphix as he was trapped in the backcourt with 1:02 remaining.
Yeah, smart timeout there from Sledge. Knew that he was trapped. Just decided to take a break, convene with his coach, get a much-needed break, those starting five that's played the entire game till this point for BeeGraphix, and settle up and talk about how you finish up this last minute, end up with their first win of the season.
Again, a big thank you to Cyber Athletics for sponsoring the MVISBL. Cyber Athletics always provides their best service for their clients while trying to achieve their clients' trust and satisfaction. They strive to help young athletes by using technology-based skills development and competition. For more information, visit cyberathletics.com. 1 minute remaining here in the contest. 67-64. It's BeeGraphix in the driver's seat. Down the lane goes Stroud, off the window and in. Savion Stroud, 10-point half as DeRubo needs a quick answer. Kick out Williamson for three. Off the iron, rebound McGraw. McGraw trying to play keep away. McGraw to Sledge, has to get in the front court, and he's fouled by Winfrey. 69-64, BeeGraphix, 28.8 on the clock.
Yeah, it's a good job by Stroud. Looks like that may have iced the game here for BeeGraphix.
Backcourt is RJ Sledge. Sledge trying to knife his way away from Winfrey, who picks up another. That's just the team fourth with 25.6 seconds on the clock. It's going to be a tall task to try to get into that range. RJ running away, goes to McGraw. McGraw, underhand feed to Savion Stroud, and he's wrapped around by Williamson as another 7 ticks off the clock. 69-64, BeeGraphix hanging on. Sledge in the backcourt, no one near him. 2 seconds gone, make it 3, and another foul on Calvin Winfrey. Next one's 1-1. Sledge gets fouled immediately. 13.9 on the clock. As Williamson is fouled out. And RJ Sledge will go to the charity stripe, shooting 1-1. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Back iron, no. Score stays put. Up ahead, Winfrey stops up. Calvin Winfrey for 3. Off the mark, rebound McGraw, 6 seconds. McGraw is going to dribble it out, and with 5 players, BeeGraphix hangs on for the 69-64 victory as BeeGraphix beats RTI. 23 for Winfrey in the second half, total for Winfrey. Most in the second half was not enough for RTI tonight. Winfrey 23, 10 for McLean, 8 for Mayhew, 21 for Sledge, 13 for Stroud, 16 for McGraw and Milai, as BeeGraphix goes to 1-1 and RTI goes to 0-2 on the season.
Yeah, it was an entertaining one there, one that really give credit to both of these teams for battling until the end. It was RTI almost, when it seemed like they were completely out and away in this one, cut the deficit to just 2 at 61-59, made it a really close game. But in the end, BeeGraphix able to see that one out, and even though they had just 5 guys tonight, they really looked better than they did in their first game.
Yeah, absolutely. BeeGraphix takes the victory, 69-64. They go to 1-1 on the season. RTI 0 for 2. If you're coming back for game number 2, we can't wait to have you. If not, have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Your final score, one final time. BeeGraphix 69, RTI 64, right here on MVI Live.